right. Now we have our first phrase today is break something to someone. That means to give someone bad news. Have you ever heard that before, Mohammed? To break something to someone.
Like coronavirus break.
Oh, that's an outbreak. That's an outbreak. That's when something starts small and then it explodes into something very big. But to break some information means to give someone the information. It's usually something bad. Have you ever seen the phrase "breaking news"? That's pretty common, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, that means it's news. It's news that you're hearing for the first time. It's very fresh news when you see that word "breaking news." But to break, let's do it like this. I'll underline this, and I'll make this green just so you can see it in an example. Pachu, have you seen that word before? To break something to someone. Have you seen that?
No, sir.
Okay. So look, we have everything we need here. Uh, we've got the verb to break, and then we have the news. It's usually news that you're breaking to someone, and then we have a person, her. Right. So we have the whole formula. This means to give bad news. To give bad news.
Mm,
Pachu, can you read the phrase, the sentence? What does it say?
okay. I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Okay, what does that mean? How do you understand that sentence? What does break the news to her mean?
Yes. So I gave the news at first time
Mm-hmm.
that the party was cancelled.
Is it good news or bad news?
No, it's not good news.
That's right. It's usually bad news when you use that phrase, break the news. Now, is it cancelled or canceled?
Cancelled.
That's better. Yeah, that's a better way of saying it. Mohammed, if I say the first three words, try to or why don't you say the first three words? How would you say the first three words of that sentence? You decide which sounds should be big and which sounds should be small in the first three words of the sentence. Can you do that?
I had a.
Okay, but now you do have to, in this case, you do have to say the T. So it's head ta, head ta. You have to say the T.
I had a.
Yeah, like that. So, which sound is big? You're saying three words, but I think there's only one big word in there, one long word. Which word is it?
Had.
I had to. I had to.
I had to.
That's right. And that's how everybody would say it. So we have small, big, small. I had to. I had to. Can you say that again?
I had to.
Okay. Pachu, can you say that phrase?
I had to.
I
I
had
had to.
I had to. You hear the short, long, short. That's the rhythm we have to find.
Yes.
Say it again.
I had to. I had to.
Okay. How will you say the next three words?
Yeah. Break the news.
Okay.
Break the news.
Okay. What is the pattern? Is it short, long, short, long? What do you think?
Yeah, low, high, low, high,
Oh no,
low, high,
we're
low,
not
high.
doing the music part yet. Right now, we're just doing the rhythm. Okay, we'll do the music part next. Okay, but right now, I just want to know long or short.
Yeah, it's short. It's
Uh,
too short.
w- uh,
Long.
well, we have the phrase "I had to," but what about break the news? What do you think about that?
Okay, break is long
Okay, break is long.
and the is short.
Okay, How about news? Is that long or short?
Yeah, his news is long.
Okay. So again, we have that perfect rhythm happening here. I had to break the news.
I had to break the news.
You hear that? It's short, long, short, long, short, long.
Yes.
Say it again.
I had to break the news.
Mohammed, can you say all of those words together?
I had to break the news
I had to break the news. Okay. What are the next two words, Mohammed?
to her.
Okay. Actually, so how do you think that would sound in the middle of a phrase, to her?
To her.
Well, it could be two different ways. I think it could be tour, 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 like that.
To,
Tour, tour. Or I think I might make it a little bit bigger. I think I might say tour, tour, tour.
To her.
Uh huh. Would you classify that as a big sound or a little sound, tour?
Uh, to her. Long.
It is long, but I guess it's short because it's two words compressed together. So let's consider it small, even though I agree with you. Because I think we're going to say all four of these words, to her, that, the, like one word, one little word. To her, that, the, to her, that, the,
To her that the.
to her, that, the.
To her that the
What is the next word?
party.
Okay. What are the sounds in that word?
Party. A.
Okay. So A is big. Is that what you're telling me? A is big?
Party. I think party is big.
The
Party.
par part is big. And uh, D is pretty small. Party. Party.
Party.
You hear that? How one part is big and one part is small?
Yes.
Okay. So this four these four words together, they're going to become very small because we want to keep the rhythm of big, small, big, small, big, small. So this is I had to break the news to her that the party.
I had to break the news to her that the party.
Hmm. Yeah, so this becomes a very small, it becomes like one little word. I had to break the news to her that the party.
I had to break the news to her that the party.
Pachu, can you say that phrase? How will you say that?
so I had to break the news to her that the party
Okay. Now, should you say news or just news?
is a news.
Yeah, just do it like that. Don't add any music to it yet. We'll talk about the music in a minute. I had to break the news to her that the party,
I had to break the news to the party.
news to her that
News to her there
the
that the
to her that the.
to her there
Mhm. I
to
had
her
to break.
that the
I had to break the news to her that the party.
I had to break the news to her that the
Okay.
party
What do you think about the next word was? Do you think that should be a big sound or a little sound?
has a little sound.
Okay, so we'll say de was. So we have de was, party was.
Divas party was.
Hmm. I had to break the news to her that the party was.
I had to break the news to her that the party was
Hmm. And then what is the final word in that phrase?
is a cancelled. Is a
Are there
cancelled.
are there any big sounds in that word?
Yes, it's a can.
Can, can. Okay. Party was canceled.
the party was cancelled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Now, should it be news or just news?
The news.
Yeah, so that's a different. When you're using your language, you're singing a different song. But it would be better
Yes.
to try to sing the English song. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Mohammed,
And
go ahead. What?
and before this class or joining to you, I always used to read stressing equal stress on each words. So it has been become a habit for a long time.
Oh yeah.
So now I realize that yeah, that was the incorrect way of reading books.
Mhm.
Now I used to read book like high low tone. So
Yeah.
the
Well,
this is the English.
it's
Yeah.
but it's three dimensional, so it's not just high low, but it's also long short. So it goes this way, and it also goes this
Yes.
way. So it's three-dimensional language. But this will, if you master it, this will really help you with your accent.
Yes.
Mohammed, how will you say that whole sentence?
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled. Try it again.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Okay. How many phrases do you think we could divide this sentence into?
Two.
Two? Okay, what are the two phrases?
After the news.
Okay. Well, you know what? What is the function of the word that?
Yes.
What is the
That,
yeah, what purpose does that word serve in this sentence?
like, um, I don't know.
Well, it's like connecting two ideas. So it's a word, that word that connects two things together. So I think it would be more logical if we separated the phrases at the word that.
Yes. Yes.
Does that make sense to you? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a word that connects two phrases. Now, in the first phrase, is this a serious idea or is this a happy, friendly idea?
Serious idea.
It's a serious idea. Which word do you think is the most important word in that phrase?
News.
News? Okay. So because it's serious, how should we say it? Should we say it news or should we say news?
News.
Okay. Is that blue or red?
Blue.
Okay. How should we start the sentence? Should we start it low? I had to. Or
Uh,
should we start it high? I had to.
Hi.
High. Okay. So we've got to go from I had to news tour. So I had to break the news tour. We're going to start high and go down low. I had to break the news tour.
I had to break the news to her.
Okay. Can you say that, Pachu? I had to break the news to her.
I had to break the news to her.
Okay. Now, Pachu, the second phrase, that the party was canceled. Is this a serious sounding phrase or is this a friendly sounding phrase to you? How do you want to sound when you say this?
Yes, this serious.
Okay. So, how should we say that final word?
So is a falling tone cancelled.
Okay. But it sounds like to me you're moving up and down when you say canceled. So Try to keep it low. Cancelled.
Cancelled.
You hear the difference?
Cancel. Yes.
Okay.
Cancelled.
Cancelled. Cancelled. But how should we start the phrase? Should we start it high or low?
It's a high.
Okay. All right. Whoops. We'll make that red. Okay. That the
Yes.
party was cancelled.
That the party was cancelled.
I had to break the
Cancelled.
news to her that the party was cancelled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled. Cancelled.
Wait, cancelled or cancelled? Which one?
Is it cancelled?
Yeah, yeah. I guess that your language is more musical. You like to put more notes in your words. Here, let's just say
Yeah.
cancelled.
Someone also said to me that the Nepali uh, language has many sounds like English. So there is less accent in my language. So do you think I have more accent or my mother tongue influence in English?
Well, if I didn't know that you were Nepali, I would think that you were Indian because your accent to me sounds just like an Indian accent. I can't tell the
Yeah.
difference between
Yes.
like a Hindi accent and a Nepali accent. So I imagine
Yes.
those
Yes.
languages must be very, very similar.
They have the
Okay.
same language.
Is it the same language, Pachu? Is it exactly the same? Hindi and Nepali?
Yes.
Oh, it is? Well, then there you
Yes.
go.
Yes. Same.
So
Same.
that's the reason. So yeah, it sounds very typically Indian, but I think it's different. That it's much different from the way that you would say it in English.
Yes.
Okay, can you say the sentence one more time? I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled. Cancelled.
Muhammad, Muhammad, can you say the whole phrase, the whole sentence?
I had I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Okay, now what do you think sounds better, zetsa or detta?
That
Try again. I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled.
I had to break the news. I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
What do you think sounds better, Barty or party?
Party,
Oh, yeah, so I have to hear that air coming out of your mouth. Party, party.
party,
That the party.
that the party.
That's good. That's pretty clear. I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Mohammed, can you make a what kind of news you break to her question? That might be a hard question to ask. Can you try? What kind of news you break to her?
What the news
hmm
you have?
What?
What did the news?
Let's see. Let's
What
start.
did?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
What kind of news you have to break to her?
Let's start like this. Let's start with a sentence. You broke the news to her. Can you repeat that? You broke the news to her.
You broke the news to her.
The news or the news?
The news.
The news. Okay. Can you make a yes no question? How would you ask a yes no question with you broke the news to her?
Did you break the news to her?
The news or the news?
The news.
Say again.
Did you break? Did you break the news to her?
The news or the
Uh,
news?
did you? Uh, Did you break the news to her?
Oh, that was good. Okay. Did you break the news to her? See, now you have your question form. Did you break the news to her? Now you can say, what kind of news
What kind of news
did.
did you did you break to her?
That's right. Say it again.
What kind of news did you break to her?
Perfect. Now, what do you think is the most important word in that question?
What
Okay, so how should you say it if it's so important?
what kind
What kind? What kinda?
what
What what kinda? What kinda?
what kind of news you break to her?
Oh, you have to use the question form.
What 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 kind of news did you break to her?
Perfect. And you can, instead of saying to her, you can say tour, tour, tour.
Sure.
What kind of news did you break to her?
What kind of news did you break to her?
Mm-hmm. Pachu, can you say that question? Pachu, are you there?
Yes, yes, sir.
Can you say that question? What kind of news did you break to her?
What kind of news did you break to her?
Okay. And can you tell me the answer? I had to break the news to her that the party was canceled.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Okay.
Cancelled
Now, is it news and canceled, or is it news and canceled? Which one is better?
is is a news and cancelled. Cancelled
Canceled. Is it canceled or canceled?
is a cancelled.
Right.
Cancelled.
Try again.
I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Okay. Is it news or news?
Is a news.
That's right. Try
Is
again.
a news. I had to break the news to her that the party was cancelled.
Okay. All right. All right. So that's break the news, which means give someone bad news. Share some bad news for the first time with someone. Give someone the bad news. Now, let's move on to our next vocabulary word, which is stumbled. Pachu, have you ever seen that word stumbled before?
Yes, stumbled.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
Stumble. Stumble.
stumbled like obstacles which stops.
Okay, so maybe you have an obstacle and then you fall.
Yeah,
You fall because of the obstacle, something like that.
yes, yes,
Kind of like
yes.
that. Okay. Can you read the sentence? What is the sentence?
So he stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
What are groceries?
Groceries.
Uh-huh. Do you know what that is?
Yes, groceries means like retailing items. For example, uh, food, maybe food grains or any shopping items.
Not any shopping items, but shopping mostly food. It's mostly about food.
Okay, so yes.
Or maybe cleaning, maybe some cleaning supplies, I think, but mostly food. I would say it's mostly food. Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay.
How would you say the first four words of that sentence? How will you read that?
He stumbled on the he
Okay,
stumbled on the
okay, he's so I don't want to say it. I want you to recognize what is the big sound in those four words.
stumbled,
That's right. That's right.
stum,
So the other sounds are very small. It's just the words. It's just the sound stum, which is big.
yes,
So So the way it
Okay.
sounds is he stumbled on the. He stumbled on the.
He he stumbled on the. He stumbled on the. He
That's
stumbled on the.
that's how it sounds. Mohammed, can you read the first for the the first four words in that phrase?
He stumbled. He he stumbled on the.
Okay. So you're giving a lot of equal time to some of these words, but they should be small. That last part is buldanda, buldanda, buldanda. Can you say buldanda?
Golden.
Okay. So we have stumbled on the.
He, s- he stumbled on the.
Okay, that's right. He stumbled on the.
He stumbled on the.
There's only one big sound in there, and it's stum. The rest are very small. He stumbled on the.
He stumbled on the
Okay. Mohammed, what is the next word in that phrase?
stairs.
Okay. Is that a big? Do you think that vowel sound is big or small?
Big.
It is big. Stairs. How many sounds in there? Stairs.
Two.
Two. What are the two sounds?
Yeah.
Eh,
Stairs.
stairs. So we have he stumbled on the stairs.
He stumbled on the stairs.
Uh-huh. That's right. So we have small, big, small, big. He stumbled on the stairs.
He stumbled on the stairs.
Okay. Pachu, can you say that phrase? How will you say that phrase?
So he stumbled on the stairs.
Yeah, he stumbled on the stairs.
He stumbled on the stairs
Pachu, can you say the next three words? What are the next three words?
while carrying his while carrying his
How do you think Oh, first of all, let's start with the word carrying. Okay, how many syllables are in that word?
is a car carrying
Two?
carrying.
How many? Two or three?
Yes, two.
Well, yeah, you're pronouncing it like there's two, but there really are three syllables. You're missing one syllable. And it's because of this problem that we always talk about. And if you could master this, this will help you so much in your pronunciation. It's a big problem for everybody. We have care,
Yes.
we have care, that's one syllable, and then we have re, that's another syllable, and then we have ing, that's another syllable. The middle
Oh, I
syllable
got it here.
the middle syllable re, what is the sound? What is the final sound of that syllable? Re.
The E,
E. Okay. And what is the first sound of ing, the last syllable?
uh, E.
Okay. What do you have to do when you have one syllable that finishes with a vowel sound and another syllable that starts with a vowel sound? What do you have to do to to be sure that the word is pronounced very clearly?
So we put an extra sound like E so that it will divide in two parts.
Yeah. So you have to repeat the E and re to separate the two sounds so we can clearly hear two syllables. Carrying.
Carrying,
Carrying.
carrying,
Carrying.
carrying.
Okay, that's pretty good. Mohammed, can you say that? How would you pronounce that word?
Carrying.
Carrying. You've got to put a little E in the middle there. Carrying.
Carry,
Go ahead.
carrying.
That's good. That's really good. How will you add the word his to the word carrying?
Carrying is.
That's right. It just becomes a little sound at the end of the word. Carrying is. Carrying is.
Carrying is.
Now that I'm just going to get rid of this extra e here because I think you both know it now, okay? So we have three words. We have while carrying is. Pachu, is that word while, is that a big vowel sound or a little vowel sound?
While.
Hmm.
Yes, its initial is long.
It is long.
While.
It is long. How
Yeah.
about carrying? Which syllable in carrying has all of the sound to it? Carrying.
Carry. Carrying. Yeah, carry.
No, really, it's care.
Carry.
It's care. Carrying.
Okay. So first is a carrying.
Yeah, that final part sounds big, but it's because of that extra e in there. But it's really re and ing, so it's kind of small. Re-ing,
Okay.
re-ing.
Yeah. Carrying.
Okay,
Carrying.
now while that's a really big sound, right? Do you agree?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, but we have our pattern of big, small, big, small, big, small. So do you think it would be a good idea to say while carrying? Do you think you would
No.
that sound natural? So how should you pronounce while, do you think?
So in low voice, with a while carrying.
Well, not low, but short. But short.
So
Yeah.
so
While carrying. While carrying.
while carrying. While
So
carrying.
he stumbled on the stairs while carrying. While carrying is. What's add is to that? He stumbled on the stairs while carrying is.
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying him.
Carrying is. Care is that's the really big sound there. Care.
It's a carrying. It's carrying.
Care
Carrying.
carrying. Carrying.
Carrying. It's carrying.
Can you say the whole
Carrying.
he stumbled on the stairs while carrying is?
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying
Carrying is.
carrying it.
Say the word his. Try again.
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying it.
Okay. But you have to be careful though because, there are two words and it sounds like you're saying the wrong word. So I'm just putting two words up here. Let's compare them for a minute. But this is the difference between a word with one syllable and two syllables. So it's kind of important to notice the difference. Can you see the two words that I've written under the sentence, Pachu?
Yes, sir. Yes.
How do you say number one?
It's a carrying.
Caring, caring. How do you say number two?
It's a carrying.
Okay, but you have to add that extra sound in there. Even if we're making it small, it still needs to be there. Carrying.
Okay. Carrying.
Yeah, that's good.
Carrying.
Carrying. Carrying.
Carrying.
Carrying.
Carrying.
Do you know what the difference is? Physically, the difference is that when you say caring, you do not pull your tongue back the way that you do when you say number two. So when you say number two, you say carrying. You pull your tongue back like a snake ready to attack. Carrying.
Okay. The carrying.
Ying.
Carrying.
Yeah. But number
Carrying.
carrying, yeah, that's good. But number one, you just say caring.
Okay. Carrying. Yes.
How do
Yes.
you say
Okay.
number one?
Got it. Yeah. It's a carrying.
Caring. How do you say number two?
It's a carrying. It's carrying.
Carrying. You've got to pull your tongue back when you say ying.
Carrying. Carrying.
Say carry.
Carry.
Say ying. Ying.
Ing.
Ying. Not,
Ing.
not ing. Ying. You've got to push your tongue back. Ying.
Ing.
No,
Ing.
you're not pulling your tongue up. You've got to pull your tongue up like a snake ready to attack. Ying.
Ing. Ing.
Yeah, you've done it before, but right now I guess you're having a little problem with it. But that's okay. We'll just keep practicing it. Mohammed, can you say number one?
Hearing.
How would you say number two?
Carrying.
Okay, that's good. Mohammed, can you say he stumbled on the stairs while carrying his?
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his.
Okay. What do you think about that final word? Can you say that final word?
Groceries.
Groceries. What is the big sound in that word?
Grow.
Grow, grow, grow.
Grow.
Gross,
Grow.
grocery.
Groceries.
Yeah, so we have our big, small rhythm. He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries. Can you say the whole thing?
Stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
Pachu, can you say the whole thing?
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
Okay. Pachu, how many phrases do you think we could divide this sentence into?
As two,
Two? What are the two
two
phrases?
or three,
Okay,
two
well,
or maybe three.
tell me how you want to divide it. There are probably a couple of ways you could divide it. So, which one do you prefer?
So he stumbled on the stairs
Okay. And what else? Is that it?
while carrying. Yes,
Okay. So, do you want two or three?
while, while carrying his groceries. Yeah, maybe three or two. Okay.
Which one? Just
While
make.
carrying.
Do you want
Yes, two.
just two? Okay. So, in the first phrase, he stumbled on the stairs. Is this a serious? Do you want to sound serious when you say this, or do you want to sound friendly?
Is this serious?
Serious? Okay.
Yes.
Well, what is the most important word, do you think, in this phrase? Hello. Uh-oh. I think Pachu has disappeared. Mohammed, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, what do you think is the most important word in this phrase? He stumbled on the stairs.
Stairs.
So how should it sound if it's a very serious word?
In blue.
Blue? Okay. Low. Stairs. Stairs. All right. And how should we start
Yes.
the phrase?
Stairs.
Okay, Pachu's back. Pachu has returned from the land of mystery. Uh, how should Pachu? How should this first phrase start? Should it start high or low? No, he's gone again. What do you think, Mohammed?
High.
High or low?
High.
High, high. Okay. So, how will you read this phrase?
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
Pachu has returned again. Okay. He stumbled on the stairs. So start high and go low, Pachu. He stumbled on the stairs.
He stumbled on the stairs.
He stumbled on the stairs. Try to sound high to low. Stumbled, stairs. Stumbled, stairs. He stumbled on the stairs.
Stumble stairs. He stumbled on the stairs.
Muhammad, can you say that? He stumbled on the stairs.
He stumbled on the stairs.
Okay. All right, Mohammed, what about the final phrase? While carrying his groceries. Do you want to sound serious or happy and friendly when you when you say this phrase?
Serious.
Serious, okay. And what is the most important word, do you think, in that phrase?
Groceries.
Groceries, okay. So let's say that in a low tone. Groceries, groceries, groceries.
Groceries.
How should we start the phrase? Should we start it low or should we start it high?
High.
Probably high. Most phrases start pretty high. So while carrying, while carrying, while carrying,
While carrying.
while carrying,
Carrying.
while carrying his groceries.
While carrying his groceries.
He's he stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
He stumbled. He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
How many sounds in the word stairs? Stairs.
Stairs.
Mm-hmm.
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
Okay. Pachu, can you say that phrase?
He stumbled on the stairs while carrying his groceries.
Okay. Pachu, can you make a where he stumble question?
So where did he stumble
Okay.
while 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 carrying his groceries?
Okay. Now let's just say where did he stumble to keep it simple. Uh, what is the most important word in that question, do you think?
Where
Where? Where? How so if it's an
where
word, how should you say it?
where he
Okay, but
where did he stumble?
so did he? That's not so important. And so how it sounds
Yeah,
is, where did he? Where did he?
where he did it? Where he did it?
Where did so say where did he?
Where did he?
Now make where more important. Where did he?
Where he did?
Mm, okay, now make did he very small. Where did he?
Where did he? Where did he?
Where did he stumble?
Where did he stumble?
Muhammad, can you say that? Where did he? Where did he stumble?
Where did he stumble?
Mhm. Where did he stumble? And what is the answer, Muhammad?
He, he stumbled on the stairs.
While carrying his groceries.
Or he stumbled on the stairs while
Carrying?
carrying his
Yeah,
groceries.
carrying. Yeah, you have to make that one that Y sound in the middle. Okay. All right, this is our final one for tonight. And we have
Yes.
something dawns on someone. And what that means is you realize something. Muhammad, what does the word dawn mean? What does that word dawn mean? Do you remember?
The time when the sun appears,
Okay, the time or the time?
the time,
The time. The time when the sun appears. What do you call it when the sun goes down? What is that word?
dusk,
Dusk. So dusk is when the sun goes down. That's the sunset. And what is the sunrise when the sun comes up? What is that word?
sunrise,
Mm-hmm.
dawn,
Dawn, not down, not down, but dawn.
dawn.
Well, let's just take a look at this for a minute, just to make sure we're okay with that. Mohammed, can you see the two words that I have written underneath our sentence?
Dawn,
Okay. And number two?
dawn,
Dawn. Okay. Pachu, can you say number one
Is it down?
and number two?
Is it dawn?
Okay. All right. Pachu, can you say the first four words of this sentence?
Yes. While looking at the map, it dawned on him that they were lost.
Okay. Can you just read the first four words?
While looking at the map,
Okay. Just the first four words.
while looking at the
Okay. Uh, what do you think about the vowel sounds in that phrase? Are they big or small? Do you hear just one big word, or are there many big words, many long vowel sounds?
map is a
We're not.
two.
Yeah, but we're not talking about map. We're just talking about the first four words.
Okay, so one
Okay, what is the long sound in that phrase?
is a looking
Okay, so the phrase sounds like this: while looking at the, while looking at
while,
the.
while looking at the. while
Mhm.
looking at
Looking
the.
at the. So the other sounds are very small, right? While looking at.
Yes,
And
while
it,
looking at the.
yeah, it's just the word look that's very big. So we'll make that big here. We'll
Yes,
say, while looking at the. While looking at.
while looking at. While looking at the.
Muhammad,
Looking at the.
can you say that phrase? While looking at the.
While looking at the
Okay. What do you think about that final word? Can you say that final word, Muhammad? The final word,
map, map,
map. Map.
map,
Is that a long vowel sound or is that a small vowel sound?
long,
It's long. It's long. So we have our long, short, long rhythm that we want. Okay. While looking at the map.
while looking at the map,
Pachu, can you say all of the words in that phrase together?
While looking at the map,
Okay. Now in the next phrase, Pachu, can you read the next four words together?
it dawned on him.
Okay.
It
How do you think
dawned on him
Yeah, how do you think the word on and him sound in the middle of a phrase?
as small
On him, on him, on him,
on him, on
on,
him,
on him.
on him.
So, are there any big sounds in that phrase? Say the phrase again and think about if there are any big, long vowel sounds in there.
Yeah. It dawned on him.
It
It
dawned.
dawned on him.
It dawned on him. It dawned on him.
It dawned on him. It dawned on him.
So again, we have our big, small pattern, our big, small rhythm. Muhammad, can you say all of those words together? While looking at the map, it dawned on him.
while looking at the map, it dawned on him
Okay. What are the final words of that phrase?
that they were lost,
Okay. That they were lost. That they were lost. Do
that
you
they were lost,
do you notice any which word do you notice as the big word?
were and lost,
That they were lost. I think I would just say lost. I mean, you can if you want. You can make were big if you want, but I think probably in a typical neutral sentence, all of these words on that they were would just be one word. On that they were. On that they were.
uh, on that they were
Hmm.
lost,
Yeah, this is like one word and it becomes very small. On that they were. On that they were.
on that they were,
On that they were lost.
on that they were lost.
It dawned on him that they were lost.
It dawned on them, it dawned on him that they were lost,
Okay, lost or lost. Which one is better?
lost.
Yeah, it's a long sound. It's got to be pretty long. It dawned on him that they were lost.
It dawned on him that they were lost.
While looking at the map, it dawned on him that they were lost.
While looking at the map, it dawned on him that they were lost.
Pachu, can you say on him that they were? On him that they were?
On him that they were.
Mm-hmm.
On him that they were.
On him that they were lost.
On, on him that they were lost.
It dawned on him that they were lost.
It dawned him that they were lost.
Dawned on him that they were. Dawned on him that they were.
Dawned him that they were lost.
Dawned. Say dawned.
Dawned.
Say dawned on him.
Dawned on me. And dawned on him.
Dawned on him. Dawned on him.
Dawned on him.
Dawned,
Dawned on him.
dawned on him that. Dawned on him that.
Dawned in him that. Dawned in him that.
Dawned on him that they were.
dawned in them that they were
Okay, is it in or on?
on.
Yeah, that's right. It's not in, it's on. Dawned on, dawned on, dawned on. Dawned
Dawned on him.
It dawned on him that they were.
It dawned in him that they were.
In or on?
Dawned on him that they were.
It dawned on him that they were lost.
It dawned him that they were
Dawned
lost.
on him, dawned on. You keep saying in, but it's on. Dawned on him, dawned on him, dawned on.
Dawned dawned on him. Dawned on him.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It dawned on
Okay. So
him, lost.
it dawned him. It dawned in him that they were lost.
On, not in, is on, not in.
Dawned on him.
Dawn,
Dawned on him.
dawned on him. It dawned on him that they were lost.
It dawned dawned on him that they were lost.
Okay.
Dawned.
While looking at the map, it dawned on him that they were lost.
While looking at the map, it dawned him that they were lost.
Dawned in or dawned on him? Dawned in him or dawned on him?
Dawned on him.
Mm-hmm.
Dawned on him
That they were lost.
that they were lost.
Mohammed, how will you make a question like what they looking at when? How will you make a what they looking at when question?
What
Or what
they
I'm sorry, not
were,
I made a mistake. Is what he looking at, not what they looking at. What he looking at when?
what he was looking at when it dawned.
Okay. Well, when it dawned, that means when the sun came up. But that's not what we want. We want when it dawned on him that they were lost.
What was he looking at
When
when it dawned on
dawned,
dawned on
dawned on him, dawned on him.
when it dawned on when it dawned on him
That,
that they were lost.
oh, that's a really complicated question. Try it again. That was good, though. It was right.
What he was looking at when it dawned on him that that they were lost.
Okay. All right. Now, what is the most important word, do you think, in that question?
What?
Okay, so how should it sound if it's very important? What? What?
What?
What? And then we have what were they? Were they? That becomes very small. What were they? What were they?
What were they?
What were they looking at?
What? You are where?
What were they looking at?
It's what were they were looking at?
Okay, you have to use the question form. They were, that's a statement. Were they, that's a question. We have to use the question form. What were they looking at?
What were they looking at?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him that they were lost?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him when
That
they were
they
lost?
that they were lost, that they were lost, that they were lost.
That they were lost.
Well, that's hard. That's a very long question. What were they looking at when it dawned on them that they were lost?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him that they were lost?
Okay. Pacha, can you try that? What? What?
What is
What,
what?
what were they? What were they?
What were they?
What,
What were they?
what were they looking at?
What were they looking at?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him?
What were they looking at when it dawned him?
Dawned on him, dawned on him.
Dawned on him? Dawned on him?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him?
What were they looking at when it dawned on him?
What were they looking at when it dawned on them that they were lost?
What were they looking at when it dawned on dawned him?
Dawned on him, dawned on him, dawned on him, dawned on him.
Dawned on him? Dawned on him?
Dawned,
Dawned on him?
dawned on him that they were lost.
Dawned on him that they lost,
They were lost, that they were lost.
that they were lost,
What were
that they were lost.
what were they looking at when it dawned on him that they were lost?
What were they looking at it when it dawned on him that they were lost?
What is the answer, Mohammed?
They
Is that
they were looking
mhm,
yeah,
mhm,
they were looking at the map when it dawned on them
mhm.
that they were lost.
Okay, wonderful. Can you say that one more time, Pachu? They were looking at the map. While they were looking at the map, it dawned on them that they were lost. Say it one more time.
Okay, so while looking at the map, it dawned on him that they were lost.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that we're going to finish here for today.
Yeah,
And
thank you, sir. Thank
uh,
you.
I'm not, so far, I'm not sure about tomorrow morning. I have to think about it, but I will try
Yes,
to
okay.
do tomorrow morning. We'll see. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and your questions and your comments. And I hope you come back soon when we when we do another one. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.